Hey everyone, Ash here, and it's time to do. We're doing Cold Comfort. We are receiving a distress signal in the Revia system. A Deferi transport weathered a breeding attack, but they've taken heavy casualties and are requesting immediate assistance. My people do not have military ships, Captain, and I am loath to send a lightly armored rescue vessel into such a dangerous situation. Please, you must do whatever you can to help them. Alright, bring up the map here and go to the Revia system. Oh, we're in the Revia sector. Yeah, this area of space is not that this sector or map is just not that big.
Yeah, it's only 2 sectors instead of the normal 3.
Yeah, and the system list doesn't even have a an arrow or anything since there's not that many systems in this deal.
Hmm. It's actually only 9 systems.
Yep. Of course, I don't count the map to go to the other deal as systems, but
Yeah.
Okay, here we are. What'd you say?
To the other sector blocks.
Yeah, the other sector blocks. I naturally don't count that as a system.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought my game was actually going to freeze there for a second. Captain, we're being held by a disabled Deferi frigate. Putting it on screen now. Thank you for responding to our distress call. We were boarded by the breeding and have taken severe casualties. We could use any medical aid you can render. Please approach and beam over as soon as you can. And just to let everyone know, this is not a combat mission. Please beam over any medical supplies and personnel you can spare. We'll send your transporter chief the coordinates to our trauma center. Yeah,
Just the 2 of us this time.
Yeah, just me and Multi-Awesome, because as I said earlier, this is not a combat mission. This one is more dialogue heavy. Dialogue oriented. By the balance, you couldn't have arrived at a better time. I need every available person to help with the patients. I think the Breen take pleasure in causing pain. Few of our crew were killed, but many have been injured. If you want to help, I need someone at table 7. Take the patient's medical history and triage the injury. If it is a minor issue, go ahead and treat them so we can make room for another patient.
That was actually triage.
What'd you say?
What you said, that was actually triage.
Oh. Please, it hurts. Help me. It is my left side. I took a disruptor hit from a breeding rifle. I need something for the pain. Do you have anything that will help? Alright, do you have any allergies? I am highly allergic to... How does it... Meterpan?
Hang on. Metopan?
Metropan?
Metopan?
I'm not
I don't know.
I'm not sure. I was given it once and my airways swelled until it was completely blocked. I almost died. Now, of course, this is very helpful because we do not want to give this guy that stuff, since it is an option. Are you currently taking any medications currently? No? Do I look like I should be? Okay, have you been treating anything related to the issue? How often do you think I'm shot by a bream? The last time I saw a physician was 2 years ago. I was treated for polywater intoxication. Okay. What was the last time you ate? Midday, I guess. What does this have to do with anything? Why haven't you given me something for the pain yet? Mainly because I just like going through all the dialogue options. I'm sure if you've seen all my Back to the Future videos, you noticed that. What were you doing before you were injured? I was repairing a power conduit on deck 2 when the bream came out of engineering and shot me. They didn't even give me a chance to surrender. I wouldn't have fought them. Okay, now treatment for disruptor injuries. There are several medications available for the Deferi medkits that we could use to treat this patient's pain. A whole lot of stuff that I cannot pronounce. They're all indicated for pain relief. Once the patient is stable, we can treat the disruptor hit directly with a protoplasm, which should fix the damage done to the cellular structure. And yeah, the allergy. Metropan is a very common drug used to treat and manage pain, especially in patients with this level of trauma. It is a good thing we caught this. If this patient was given the wrong medication, the result could have been disastrous. My pronunciation's not very good today. Please select a medication to load into the hypospray. This is, of course, the one we want to avoid. Okay? This is indicated for pain management of sports-related injuries. It is also used in treatment of muscle spasms. I don't think we want that one. This is indicated for decreasing pain associated with serious trauma injuries. Treatment with this has been known to cause addictive behavior in patients who are treated with the drug for long periods of time, more than 10 days. Metropan is a non-addictive substitute that is preferred in most cases of serious trauma. Now, it says Metropan is used, but I don't think we want that for obvious reasons. I think we want this one.
You want the biocarotene thing?
The pain from the disruptor wound is subsiding. That feels much better. Thank you. Alright, this is having the desired effect, Captain. Now we can use the protoplasm on the wound to treat the patient, to treat it without causing undue pain to the patient. And that takes care of him. Yeah, we didn't want to use the Metropan because that would have basically killed him. Good work with that last patient. Has anyone ever told you you have a talent for medicine? Actually,
No.
Actually, didn't the EMH at the very beginning say something like that?
Yeah.
I need someone to check out the patient on table 3. I would appreciate any help you could give us. Yeah, I remember the EMH saying something like that very early in the game. Mother? Is that you? An older boy named Tuska used to take my favorite toys when I brought them to school. If I tried to fight him to get them back, he'd break the toys so that no one could play with them. My mother said Tuska was out of balance. Do you have any allergies? I hated the taste of my mother's stew when I was young. She tried to convince me that it tasted like spring, but I thought it tasted like bugs. Are you taking any medications? I used to play in the mud every time it rained. My mother thought I'd get sick from playing outside in the cold and the damp, but I never got sick. Not even once. Have you been treated anything related to this? I loved it when my mother would sweep me up into her arms and hug me tight. She smelled like love and cooking herbs. Yeah, this guy has issues.
I don't think it's very likely it would be treated to something like that.
Yeah, pretty much. I used to pick berries with my sister on the hills overlooking the farm while we grew up. They were tart. So my mother would sprinkle granulated clava honey on them.
Carver hole.
My father used to sing rhymes to me when I was a child. I would fall asleep in his arms and have the best dreams.
So basically just got his life story.